What up, you guys? So I decided to come on and do a little bit of the love reading thing. So I'm gonna be using the Romance Angels. It used to be by Doreen Virtue. I forgot whose name is on it now because I think they took her name off because she doesn't do this anymore, right? And then we have the Amira's Love Oracle. So we're going to go in and see if we can get some messages. Now, what I'm going to try to do is do singles and then also do people who are already in a relationship. This is going to be a reading for the Libras. So let's get into it. Why not? Let's do Libra singles first because I'm single as fuck and many of us are. And we keep getting this thing where everybody's like, "Oh, the soulmate, the love, and all this shit." And it's like, where they at? Where? I don't see them. Where they coming from? They're not there. Everybody's like, love, love, love for Libra, Libra, and I'm like, okay, who? Where the Libras at? Where the love Libras hanging at? So I can go visit them and maybe get the overflow of what's going on with them. So let's see. Libra singles. What's going on with my Libra singles? I feel for some of us that we could be definitely connecting with soulmate or twin flame energy. Now, I try not to get really hung up on those titles because at the end of the day, you can get a fucked up soulmate, you can get a fucked up twin flame. So I always look towards a healthy connection. This could be for a few of you, if you're dealing with this energy, you could be dealing with somebody where there is lessons to still be learned. There could be some things that still need to be worked out. I'm not going to say that they're bad. I'm going to let you go ahead and get in where you fit in with that. But for a few, there is connections with a soulmate or a twin flame that's coming in. Could even be a decision between a soulmate and a twin flame. Now that would be an entanglement. Some of you are going to definitely deal with this. I feel if you are single and you just recently broke up with someone, you may have somebody reach back out from the past. Like, let's give it another try. I want to work something out with you. Spirit is saying take your time if you're single and you're dealing with somebody who broke up with you or you broke up with them because there's this thing of immaturity that's still there. So you could be dealing with someone who is very playful with their energy, but almost to a point where it's almost childlike or they're not actually um having a relationship that is on your level. Some of you may be a little bit too mature for the person that you're dealing with, or you could just be dealing with somebody who's just really, really immature. I'm also getting some problems where there could be issues with stunted emotional growth. Maybe they don't know how to move out of this period that they're in. Some people get stunted in certain things because of pain. So you could be dealing with somebody who may not be able to rise to your level. And so if this person is coming back, Spirit is like, make sure that this is something that you want to revisit, that you want to reopen the door with, because it may be more of a headache for you. Libra singles, Libra singles. Singles, a few of you are calling in your soulmate. Dear God, Jesus, Lord of the mighty, Lord of the rings, please send me my soulmate. Bring this person to me. So there's this thing of, I want this love. I'm looking for this love. I want this connection. Where are you? When are you coming? I do feel that you have someone who's going to be crossing your path. Now, for some of you, it depends on where you're at on the cycle. You may have already met this person. Some maybe you're about to meet this person, but I am getting someone who's coming in. I kind of feel like that this may be someone who could have some type of foreign connections. They could be foreign. They could be of a different race, different belief system. They could be coming from a different country. For some of you, you could be the person that is different from them. So I do feel that there is something of learning somebody or learning about somebody or learning about somebody's culture. So you could be, I keep hearing keep an open mind. You could be meeting somebody that is not in your circle or someone you wouldn't even think that you would be connected to, and this person is coming towards you. For a few of you, I feel like this person may have some type of status. I do see chemistry. I do see that there may be a separation with distance. So this person could live somewhere else, in a different state, a different city, even possibly a different country. They could be moving closer to you, or you could meet them while you are traveling. I do get somebody that is possessive. So whether this is you, because Libras can be very possessive. I licked it, it's mine. Nobody else is going to get it. Some of you could be feeling this energy, but I do feel like for a few of you, you're meeting someone who's coming in where it's like, okay, I want you to focus on me. I want you to, let your other exes and stuff go and just focus on me. Somebody that may be coming in with control issues. They may come in a little bit too heavy. So for a few of you, it may be a turn off. Some of you may actually like this alpha energy, but I will say put your foot down if somebody tries to push you to a level that you know you're not comfortable with. This is not what I'm interested in. You're a little bit too forceful with it. The relationship is not going to work. I do feel like that there may be a learning curve with you and this person where you have to kind of say, look, this doesn't work for me and we got to do better. And I feel like you may end up meeting somebody that is definitely going to change because they know that they need to. Some of you may actually pull away from this person before they realize that they need to change. Now, for a select few, you could be meeting somebody who's married. It's almost like I feel like they're separated or they are taking a break from this person. You may have crossed paths with them. There's chemistry, there's an attraction, there's passion. Could be a very intense sexual relationship that comes in, but you may be finding out that this person is still with someone. I get that there may even be some back and forth with this person about what they want. So Spirit is saying definitely take your time, Libra. If you're meeting somebody who's married or coming out of a relationship, give it time. Give it time because this person needs to work through something. Libra. So let's see. I feel for a few of you that there is a very strong connection coming in with someone where you're going to think at first, I don't think we're compatible. I don't know. And then it's almost like a friendship turns into something more. And this could even be a spiritual connection with this person. Like I said, for some of you, this could be a soulmate or a twin flame connection. But I'm getting something that maybe you weren't struck by lightning bolts at first and then something grew. And like you saw this when you pulled away from this person, or this person saw this when they pulled away from you. Some of you definitely are going to be making this connection with someone where it started off as a friendship and you were kind of like, and then it grew into something where it's like, I really don't know if I can go on without you. So it may be something that grows in on you. I do see a lot of conversation, a lot of talking. This could even be because there's a distance. Some of you may be dealing with somebody who lives a distance away from you. I do see attraction and I see romantic feelings, Libra. So you got to make sure that you don't fall too quick. Um, I feel like this person may, especially if they are with someone or coming out of a relationship, they may be trying to take their time. I kind of get somebody that comes in fast and then they backtrack. So it could be a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Um, but I get somebody who comes in, I want you, you're beautiful, let's hook up, let's do this. And then they start backtracking, and you're like, okay, well, what happened? I love you now. So some of you are going to be going too fast with it. Pace yourself, take your time with this person. Because I feel for a few of you that they could be coming out of a relationship, or it looks like they're trying to work through some things before they move this thing forward. Spirit, tell me any characteristics about this person. Any characteristics about this person. Anything that you want to show. Somebody's freaky in bed. If you're dealing with somebody, whether this is a male or female, this could be somebody who has a complexion of olive tone, where they could be light skinned black person, they could be an olive tone Latino person, or if they are Caucasian, this could be somebody who tans really easily, or they can get dark. Um, I do feel that there is something with a person with darker hair. They could have some type of highlights in it, but for the most part, I feel like that y'all could be attracted to somebody who's with darker hair. I'm getting somebody who looks exotic. So for some of you, this could be foreign. Definitely feels like some of you are going to be connecting with someone who speaks a different language. If they don't speak a different language, they may have family members who do. I'm getting something with islands, could be Puerto Rican, Dominican, Haitian, Cuban. This could be somebody who's biracial, but I am getting that there's someone in their family that speaks a different language. Some of you, this person could be, uh, you could be exotic to them. They could be Caucasian, and you could be a darker complected person where they feel like there's some type of exoticness about you. Is that a word, exoticness? I don't know, but I just used it. Some of you definitely are going to be dealing with someone who is either married or trying to come out of a relationship. So take your time with this person. I'm getting deception, which means that someone may not tell you everything that's going on with them. Some of you could be dealing with somebody right now that is in a relationship and you're pulling away from that person because you've met this person. So it may not be, this is a general read, it may not be just you or them being in a situation. It could be you in a situation and you're pulling away from something that doesn't work for you because you want to move towards a new relationship. For some of you, I'm definitely getting a white male. This could be somebody with blue eyes, hazel eyes. If we are dealing with a female, some of you are going to find yourself attracted to a black female. Somebody with, could be my complexion, a little bit darker. I'm getting something with olive tone to darker toned. Some of you are going to be attracted to a person who's bisexual. It's like I play for both teams. What are we doing? It is something where I don't know if they're completely open about it, but I feel like if you are connecting with somebody that is attracted to both male and females, some of them are going to be really upfront, put it on the table at the beginning. This is what I like. It's not going to deter the relationship because I feel like the person is like, okay, I can connect with that. For a few of you, though, get in where you fit in with it because you may decide, this is something that I don't want. You have every right to choose something that works for you. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. I do get something where there is maybe a cultural difference with the way you do things and the way the person does things. Some of you, there could be a religious component to this where it's like, I feel connected to you because you believe what I believe. That could be that soulmate or twin flame energy where there's just a spiritual connection where you feel connected to this person. It looks like this is something that could grow, but it's going to take a little bit of time. Libra singles. But I definitely feel that you're going to be meeting somebody you're attracted to. The chemistry is there. There's a very strong sexual pull with this person where it may lead off with that first and then grow into something else. I do kind of feel like maybe for a few of you, you're being watched by this person, or maybe you have your eye on this person. So you could be stalking them and they don't know it, or they could be stalking you and you don't know it. But I feel like there's going to be something that comes to light with that. Libra singles. Now, let's move into my Libra couples. What's going on, Libra couples? What's up? What's up? Okay, so we do have some third party situations that possibly could be going on. Some of you could be in a relationship and cheating. There is also a pull away where there's thinking something that you wanted was going to be really good, and now I'm retreating, I'm pulling away. For some of you, this could be a love triangle. You could be pulling away from your partner because you're attracted to someone else, or you could be pulling away from the side piece because you really want to focus on your partner. I get this feeling of wanting love. I want to be in love, and you may be having a hard time trying to figure out who is the person for you. If you are married or in a relationship, there could be some things going on in your relationship where you're even you're contemplating, is this for me? Is this the love that I want? Is this the person that I want? So there is this connection of wanting to be loved, but trying to figure out if this is the right thing for you. Some of you could be going through a very difficult time in your relationship where there's outside interference, which means that if you are married or living with someone, it may not be you and your partner that are arguing. It could be people on the outside or bringing other problems into your relationship. I get something with being tired or exhausted. So you could have someone that is literally draining your energy because of the way that they're dealing with something. And some of you may be feeling the need to cut away, pull away, or retreat from this. Libra couples, I do feel like there's something with going to therapy for a few of you. Some of it is because something is found out. There could be someone, a partner going through your phone, going through your things when you're not there. If general read, this could be you doing it, but it's almost like something comes to light and now we have to deal with it. So there could be something where there is couples counseling, marriage counseling, or something like that because something was found out. Also outside, people or things could be causing problems. I'm getting something with forgiveness, like I forgive you, or please forgive me. So some of you could be apologizing to someone because of something that came out, or vice versa. And it's like, please forgive me, give me another chance, let's work this out. I'm getting something with addiction. You could be dealing with somebody who's drinking too much. You could be the person who's drinking too much. It's general. Either you have the addiction or the person you're dealing with has the addiction. but I'm getting drinking, I'm getting food, and I'm getting sex. There's something going on too with gambling. So some of you could be dealing with a person that is draining your relationship or putting strain on your relationship because of addiction issues. You could also be the person doing this in the relationship with them. I'm getting trust issues are coming to the front. Some of you, it's almost like if you are planning a wedding or if you are married, this person is like, I don't feel like I'm trusting you. There's something where I feel like we need to be honest, we need to be transparent. Um, there's deception, and that's why somebody's like, I feel something is off. I feel like you're not telling me everything. And it looks like that there's going to be some healing that's coming in with this, which means that either you're going to talk it out, you're going to go to therapy. Now, for a few of you, you're going to decide, I want to reconcile with you, I want to give it another chance because the chemistry is there. For some, if you were dealing with a side piece or somebody on the side and it was found out, you're having somebody talk to you and say, you got to stop. You got to stop doing this. I'm getting self esteem issues where somebody is putting themselves out there, whether you're male or female, and you're doing things because you don't love yourself the way you should. Or you feel like there's some things about you that you don't want people to know. This could be being vulnerable. I'm getting something with mother issues. Some of you could be having some type of relationship problem with your mother, or maybe you did when you were growing up. And so you could be looking for love through people, through sex, through addictions, and it may be affecting your relationship. Now, it will not apply to everyone, but for some of you that could be your energy. For a few of you, I feel there's a disconnect with a relationship where it's like you've grown apart. Let's pull it back together. You may have friends or people that are trying, family that are trying to help you work something out. They want to see you move something forward. And it looks like for some of you, it's going to take some healing, but you can get there. I feel like somebody is giving another person a chance, another chance. Let's see if this will work for us now. Let's go talk to someone. Let's start spending more time together. Let's cut away outside distractions and work with this. For a few of you, I do feel that there's going to be a healing that takes place, and it's because of forgiveness. I'm sorry. I forgive you. I won't ever do this again. Let's work it out. Somebody is expressing themselves. So for some, I definitely feel that there is, let's work this out. Let's make it. Let's fix it. Let's move forward because I want to be with you. Some of you definitely, if you are dealing with mother issues or issues with deception where there's cheating that's going on, because I'm getting third party situations. There's some things that need to be worked out for this relationship or this marriage to move forward and last. And if you know that you're in that area where it's like, I need to go ahead and let go of these addictions, or I need to go ahead and let go of these extra people, or I need to go ahead and let go of these distractions and focus in on my relationship so that I can make it stronger, then you're going to do it. There's very few that will get to the point where the trust issues are going to be too much and you're going to be like, I can't. I got to walk away from this. And you got to take care of you. Self esteem issues are showing for some of you in a relationship. You could be with someone that doesn't make you feel um, valued. But this could also be some things from your childhood that are coming into play in that relationship, and you're not feeling valued, even if you're with someone who loves you. So, therapy, counseling, marriage counseling, couples counseling, for a few of you that are in relationships having problems, you definitely are going to have to deal with that. Relationship spirit, any other messages? Libras in relationships. I do see children coming in, so some of you may be finding out about pregnancies, new babies coming into your life. Codependency is showing a few of you are going to feel stuck with family matters, with kids, with things that have to be done. So if you know that you're not wanting to have a baby, or you know that a baby's going to put unnecessary stress on you, hold off on that, especially if you're in a relationship that needs fixing. But I do see healing. And I do see that this could be family or people that come through and say, come on, we want to see you guys make it. We want to see you move forward. This could be your mother or your father talking to you and saying, let's work your situation out. This could be a friend or a sister or sibling coming to you and saying, look, focus on healing your relationship. I definitely see that there's going to be healing that comes into it, but some of you are going to have some things that need to be worked out, whether this is you or your partner that has these addictions or issues with cheating. There's going to be some things that are going to need to be talked about, worked out, so that you can get your relationship back on track and get it healthy. Whoosh, that was kind of heavy, Libra. But I hope it connects with whoever it needs to. I love you guys. Mwah.